Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I am playing StarMade. I have learned something amazing. If I get out of build mode and astronaut mode, see I'm floating around, but if I'm build mode, I can activate this gravity module. When I get out, I'm in gravity. I didn't know that worked. Huh. I learn something new every day. After all this time I put in this game, I didn't know you could actually activate gravity modules in build mode. Of course, that's not why you're here today. You're here wondering, what on earth is this? Well, I've decided the frigate was fun, but it's time to build a real spaceship now. So, I went ahead and started planning out the bridge. I'm going with a more traditional Star Destroyer style lowered bays, if you will, in the bridge. We're going to light these up and make them pretty and have decorative blocks and all that jazz. But right now, they're just placeholders. I have my shipwide lockdown and my code red. And notice that shipwide turns on code red. I don't have it set up so code red stays on after lockdown's turned off, though. Need to work on that. Then I have my elevator set up and all this. I've tried to simplify my system here because I was getting a little confused with the frigate. And there's this rear area here that goes to a elevator, and the elevator comes down to this level, which has some hallways and stuff. I haven't ridden this elevator to make sure it works yet. Yep, so far so good. Oh, wait a minute, go back downstairs. Come on, hurry up. There we go. I didn't make a cutout for the elevator door, so let's rectify that right now. So what is this ship? I think it's going to be a bigger ship than the frigate. I think this is probably going to be more battleship. So heavy assault. While the frigate I built is probably going to be more of a siege weapon, or a defensive weapon. You drop it off. It's not meant to go very fast or very far. If it needs to go far, it'll use its jump drives. And I've learned a few things with QuickFire, and how I build ships with the frigate. We're probably going to rebuild the frigate at some point, a different frigate, probably one with more mobility. I'm keeping that one. I'm keeping the Inferno class because I like it, but that is one of my core principles of building. I have 5 core principles of building. It's a while since I've gone over them. Let's see here if I can remember them. 1, square is better than round. 2, gray is better than color. 3, big is better than small. 4 was 4. I don't remember 4 offhand. But 5, which was the second most important one, other than square is better than round. 5 was if once you finished a build, did you like it? Yes? Good. Move on. Take what you've learned and move on. Did you not like it? Yes? No? Yes? Good. Take what you learned and move on. So that's what I'm doing. I like the frigate, but I'm going to take what I learned and move on. Always be improving. It's sort of my StarMade mantra, if you will. Learn from everything. You made that horrible elevator system in the last one, well, now you know how to make a better elevator system. And 3 ships down the line, you're probably going to have a good elevator system. Well, a better than what you had at first, anyway. So that's going to be the embodiment of what I've learned so far in my QuickFire adventure, creating the QuickFire fleet. Take what you've learned and move on. One of the things I've learned is that, well, first of all, I'm going to move back to a symmetrical type system instead of trying to do the asymmetric again. I also am going to... Wait a minute. Is it not? Yeah, that is. All right. I'm going to do all the interiors first. I'm going to do the interiors first. Then I'm going to do reactors, weapons, thrusters. And then at the very end, after everything's settled and done, then I'm going to start doing chambers and whatnot. Because I got in a problem of putting chambers down, then putting interior over them, then having to change the chambers because I made my reactor bigger at one point. So I'm going to learn from that and not do that again. That was dumb. So we're going to work on interiors for a while before we really jump into systems. So, that which means we're going to use blueprints for a good chunk. So first of all, let's get a 5 transporter room here. And I'll probably do a good chunk of this off screen. Because reasons. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's not really what I wanted to do, was it? Nope. Well, no, that works. Yeah. But my idea is, from the bridge, which I don't think the tower's going to be as high this time. Maybe here we'll start with the armor. Have this little lower command bridge tower thing. Really, a tower, more of a raise in the ship, and also be in the middle. Anyway, what am I saying? Oh, templates and things of that nature. Let's see. Let's change this theme to hub. This is going to be the hub. What do you mean the hub? Well, the hub, I think, was on my Power 2 frigate I first did a hub. It's, instead of doing multi-level elevators, I do simple elevators that take you down to specific spots. So, partially because I think multi-level elevators are a pain to build, and partially prevent cloggage. So if 3 people need to go to 3 different places, they don't have one elevator. They can use 3 different elevators. Oh, well, I guess that's a dumb reason. It's the reason I'm supplying. So, let's deal with it. Right, so let's... Oh, and let's also set up a door. We're going to use a blast door for this. And... like this and wire it up. Making sure we're going to wire things up as we go. So, we're going to use shipwide lockdown for this door. So, over here, shipwide lockdown goes into effect. Elevators stop, everything turns red, and this door... Why aren't you turning red? Because I haven't wired these up yet. Alright, once I get all these hallways in, we'll wire them up proper. Alright. That light turns red, this blast door closes. So anyone just wandering around won't have access. Alright. I don't hit the sign. That's a bad... One bad thing about doing the display block with small activation modules. Right, so now let's see here. I'm thinking of having this segment here, the various elevators to get to the different levels, then maybe something else coming up this way. Maybe like guest quarters or something. Because this is a battleship, I want it to have like, maybe like a guest suite for an ambassador, an ambassador's suite. Maybe the captain's quarters will be in this guest area. And probably back around here we will have the docks. My plan is to have on either side of the ship to have 2 docks, except one of them is going to be for docking the ship to things, and other to docking things to the ship, is my idea. So, probably on, was this the port side? We'll have a docker. And then on the starboard side, we will have the rail. Except I'm thinking having like an extending rail. So something on rails, rail on rails, that'll go out like a docking arm, if you will, or docking tube to dock to other things. So I don't have to worry about clearance in the ship, or the sides of the ship docking to things. And well, I'll worry about it here, because this will be what I use to dock the ship to things, which I probably won't be doing very often, because this is going to be a big ship. I'm aiming for 600-ish meters long. I think that's what I did my battleship, or was it 400? I think my battleships are 400. No, this is going to be a chunky thing. It's going to be however big it is. I think 600s would be nice for a battleship. Right, so let's see here. This area is going to be the hub. Probably going to have to break these down into segments. Well, first of all, let's do something while we talk. I don't want the 0.2 corner. I don't want any corner, actually. I want like 0.2 or 2.2 hallway. Load and east. Make sure all these are nice and set. So probably an elevator here, rest, elevator, rest. Then probably one that flares out to the airlocks, unless I have the airlocks on different levels, which I might need to do. And then maybe have them circle back round, and maybe like a reception area, library, garden, something like that. This isn't only going to be a warship, it's also going to be a diplomatic vessel. Enormous guns, because that is the best diplomacy. Having a diplomatic vessel that could destroy your planet by looking at it crossways is the best form of diplomacy. Alright, so let's see. Making sure we have clearance here for elevators. We're good. And I blocked this area off for logic-y stuff, which I always do under the bridge, and I always do it somewhere down here, attached to the reactor on top of a room down there, never here in this designated area. So why'd you keep designating areas? I don't know, because I'm not real bright. Anyway. So that's going to be there. We're gonna... Oh, probably should have done these as T's. Probably. And block that one, and there we go. Let's rip these out as well while we're here. Ripping these out, because these are where the buttons are going. Duh. Oh, no. This goes on the left-hand side. Let's rip them out here, here, and here. Because I want them on the left-hand side over here, too. This will be symmetrical. Symmetrical. For whatever reason, I think I said that word funny. It was just setting up, so we have potentially 6 elevators. Let's see what floors we're going to need. We're going to need some sort of living quarters systems, probably to the hangars, to maintenance. Hangars probably going to be underslung up here somewhere. So probably going to need a beep. And I have some things I would like to do with the reactor a little differently. But that's neither here nor there. So let's go ahead and wire these up. Let's see. Grab all these. And that one. And this one. And those. Now let's cycle through code red a couple times, and looks like everything has gone code red. Alright. Except I would like... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like not to hit the Windows key. That would be nice. Oh, I would really, really like some light wedges. That would be nice. Oh. What have you done? Well, I'd like to make differentiation. So this blue light here is so you can tell this is elevator and transporter room. I'd like to use blue for navigation, but mobility maybe? Yeah. For an indicator, hey, this is either a stairwell or an elevator or something of that nature. Probably not going to do that down here because these are a hallway full of elevators. Probably going to knock these 2 blocks off to put elevator labels and all that jazz. Then, seems like... Okay. Seems like... I think we're done with that. Now, do I want to work from the bottom up or from the top down? Working from the bottom up probably will be easier. Or if I leave a gap of 5 between every deck, that would probably be great. Extend this out as far as it needs to go. And for the hangars, which are probably going to be over there somewhere, I would like a subway system. Like a little train that can run back and forth. I think that would be cool. Having a train in my ship. Yeah. Best of both worlds, trains and ships. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll do you cats later.